Let's go. We see that hype outside. Right from now.
Hey guys, Golden here, and welcome back to another Fortnite Mobile update video. Today, we finally got some good news to share for the Fortnite iOS community. Guys, the United States government is attacking Apple and Google for their unfair policies. And I'm going to be explaining how this could have a massive impact on the Fortnite mobile community. We also got an update on the trial verdict and when we can expect to hear a winner for the Fortnite versus Apple lawsuit. And I'll be discussing that at the end of today's video, so make sure you guys watch it till the very end to make sure you guys get all the news. But either way, you guys know I don't want to waste you guys' time, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the mobile news. Alright, so heading right on into the video. First off, let's talk about Fortnite being banned from iOS for 1 year. Yes, guys, believe it or not, Fortnite Mobile has officially been banned for over a year now because the game was originally banned on August 13, 2020, and obviously nobody expected the game to be banned for this long when it first got banned. Now, the reason this is such a massive deal is because the judge said she would try to get a winner done by August 13th, which since the trial ended in May, the mobile community thought that this was an excessive amount of time, but later the judge then confirmed that this was a joke because, you know, that was the day that mobile got banned. So understandably, people assumed that we'd get a winner before August 13th. However, now it's literally days past August 13th, and you guessed it, we still don't have a winner. And as much as I would love to tell you guys when we're going to be getting a winner, at this point, I really have no clue. And it definitely does suck that we still don't know who won. But honestly, at this point, the judge is probably on a private yacht, you know, playing Season 3, enjoying her free time while the mobile community suffers. Now, to end this topic off with a banger, I will put on screen a meme that I made a little bit ago, and like this video if you guys want me to make more absolutely banger memes for Fortnite Mobile. But anyways, heading on into the next topic, let's talk about the good news for Fortnite Mobile and how the Senate and the House of Representatives sided with Epic. Now, if you guys don't know what the Senate and the House of Representatives are, if you don't live in the US, you probably don't know what these are. And even if you live in the US and you're a little bit younger, you probably don't know what these are. But basically, the Senate and the House work together to create laws, and overall, they have a massive impact on the United States. Now, I'm going to try my best to not make this video social studies, but I also do want to make sure you guys have an understanding on how both of these work, because both of them actually created bills attacking Apple and Google. And I'll briefly explain what a bill is and all of that in just a bit, but first, let's talk about what these bills actually said. So first off, let's discuss the Senate bill. So a few days ago, news actually came out that a new Senate bill was started to address the unfair policies of massive tech companies such as Apple and Google. And if this bill fully passes, Apple and Google would be forced to lower their 30% commission and allow for a more competitive app store. Now, if you guys didn't know, this is exactly what Epic is fighting for. With this lawsuit, their goal is to force Apple to allow for more competition, and one of their main points was that Apple's commission was extremely high, but developers couldn't really do anything about it. So Epic is fighting to lower this commission. And now with this new bill introduced in the Senate, members of the Senate are also fighting to lower this commission. But the reason this is such a massive deal for the Fortnite mobile community is because if Epic were to get exactly what they want, Fortnite is guaranteed to return to iOS. So if this bill passed, this would for sure help Fortnite mobile return. But you guys are probably wondering, well then how does a bill pass? Again, I'm going to try to not make this history class, but I actually learned this a while ago, so I'm going to try my best to remember the things that I did learn. But to simplify it, basically a bill is created in either the Senate or the House of Representatives. Then the people in the branch that the bill was started in will vote yes or no, whether or not it's worth voting if the bill should pass or not. Now, if they don't decide to vote on it, the bill dies. But let's say they decide to vote and this bill passes that branch. Then the bill will be sent to the second branch, either the Senate or the House, who can make changes to the bill if they aren't happy with it. The bill will then be passed back and forth until one of the two branches decides to not change anything and instead vote whether it should pass or not. And if both houses have a majority vote that the bill should pass, the bill will then be sent to the president. If he signs it, everything on the bill becomes a law. So yeah, hopefully that wasn't too confusing. If you guys do want, you can look into another video. Feel free to watch a video to understand it better. But basically, if all of this happened, Apple and Google would be forced to, at the very least, lower their 30% commission. Now, the good thing is, for the most part, most of the people in the Senate and the House agree that the power these huge tech companies have on their devices is anti-competitive. So there's honestly a solid chance that this bill passes, which could really help Fortnite return to iOS. Also, the president recently signed an order to crack down on companies like Apple and Google and create a more competitive environment. So it's clear that the president is already willing to make changes to force these companies to allow for more freedom. So if this bill made it to the president, I'm very confident he would sign it. Now, not only did the Senate attack Apple and Google, but members of the House of Representatives also did. Now, this bill is definitely way larger than the Senate's bill, because with the House's bill, if this bill was to pass, tech companies would be allowed to use their own payment processors inside of their apps, like, for example, the direct payment method that Fortnite uses on iOS. So guys, not only is one of the branches attacking these companies, but both branches are. So clearly there's a lot of pressure on Apple right now. And if this bill was to pass, Fortnite would likely instantly return to the App Store, since Apple would have to remove the rule of forcing developers to use Apple's payment method, which is exactly what got Fortnite banned in the first place. So basically, with that rule removed, Fortnite would most likely return immediately back onto the App Store, which is kind of good to hear. Now, obviously, we still have the trial winner to hope that brings us Fortnite back on iOS, but if that were to go south and it doesn't return, it's good to know that as a mobile community, we still have some hope that perhaps one of these bills could pass and hopefully bring our game back. Now, if you're wondering how long these bills could take to pass if they don't die immediately, of course, unfortunately, nobody really knows. Some bills take days, others take years, so only time will tell, but I doubt the bill will pass in a week. But I'll also keep you guys updated if you get any more news on these bills. Anyways, though, heading on into the next topic, let's talk about the Fortnite versus Apple trial. Honestly, guys, it sucks that I'm still talking about this trial, but like I said before, we still haven't heard a winner. So until we do, I'm gonna keep you guys updated on all the news we're getting with this trial. But yeah, guys, it definitely sucks that we still are talking about this, because I just want it to be over. But the first update we got was from yesterday, where some annoying brat decided to submit 6 more documents into the trial. Now, if you guys watched my previous videos, you already know what this means, and if you haven't, this basically means we're gonna have to wait another 3 weeks before we get a winner. Now, guys, although obviously we did get that good news I just talked about, with all good news comes bad news. And in this case, the bad news is we're gonna have to wait until September before we know if Fortnite Mobile is gonna return or not. I mean, guys, I just find it so annoying that this trial ended almost 100 days ago and we still don't know who won. I mean, this is just such a slap in the face to the mobile community. I mean, we already had a painful year without mobile, and now we just want to know if the game's gonna be returning or not, and the judge isn't releasing the winner. Now, the final piece of news we got on this trial is a little bit confusing, but this morning, Epic and other developers in the lawsuit asked the judge for access to the 6 files that were submitted yesterday. Now, why is Epic doing this? Who really knows? It could just be out of curiosity, but I doubt this really means anything, unfortunately. But again, who really knows? But yeah, guys, that was all of the new news we got on the Fortnite versus Apple trial. Of course, you guys know I will keep you guys updated if you get any more news on this trial. Drop a like down below if you guys appreciate all the updates I'm giving you guys on the Fortnite versus Apple trial. But let's get on into the next topic. But anyways, heading on into the final short topic of today's video, let's talk about the Rift Tour affecting Fortnite Mobile. Now, if you guys didn't know, Ariana Grande actually had her Fortnite concert a little bit ago, and although obviously it did appear on mobile, unfortunately, it still did impact Fortnite Mobile. So to kind of explain it, every time the event took place, Epic would disable all other game modes in order to, of course, prepare for this event. But not only did this happen on all other platforms, but this also happened on mobile, and Epic would also disable every single game mode except for Siphon. So as a result, all the mobile players who were playing solos, duels, and squads were then playing Siphon, and it's safe to say Siphon was packed. I mean, usually Siphon on iOS is completely dead. Like, it literally takes hours to get into matches now. So overall, it was definitely cool to see 100-player lobbies with no bots on iOS. But anyways, guys, unfortunately, that's all the news we have to talk about in today's video. But I truly hope you guys all did enjoy. Now, if you guys want to stay up to date with all of the Fortnite iOS news, make sure you guys all go down below and subscribe with those post notifications on, because I will keep you guys updated on this channel whenever I get the new news. But either way, this has been golden. Do with this information as you will, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.